A legend returns. Hey everybody, welcome back to Motor City Maggie. I'm Maggie Clark and I'm here with the 2024 Toyota Land Cruiser at the Washington D.C. Auto Show. I'm so excited to show it to you. I've been dying to get my hands on this vehicle and I'm going to give you a very cool inside and outside look at the Land Cruiser edition of the 2024 Toyota Land Cruiser. Now before we get into it, make sure you hit that like button and subscribe so you don't miss any of my automotive content. All right, let's check out the new Land Cruiser. The Toyota Land Cruiser is going to be available in spring of 2024, so we don't have too much longer to wait. It's also going to start at, get this, the mid-50s. I mean, what a crazy price, especially thinking about the previous generation, which started at about $80,000. I mean, this is going to be so accessible for so many more people. It's really exciting. Now, the three different trim levels include the 1958 model, the Land Cruiser, and the first edition. I'll include a picture of the 1958 model here, and you'll notice the very cool round headlights. The first edition will also have those round headlights and give it that really unique look. 1958 was the year that the Land Cruiser came to the United States, and the 1958 model is an ode to Land Cruisers of the past. So let's take a look at the Land Cruiser edition, which is the one that I am sharing the stage with here today. All right, we've got an 8-speed automatic transmission. Let me show you what we're working with here. Let's talk about what is powering this iconic vehicle. Now we have the iForce Max powertrain, which is Toyota's new hybrid powertrain that is powering their trucks, the Tundra, the Tacoma, and now the Land Cruiser. It is a 2.4 liter 4-cylinder turbocharged engine paired with an electric motor. This is going to give us 326 horsepower and 465 pound-feet of torque, allowing you to tow 6,000 pounds. So even though you may feel a little apprehensive hearing that it's a 4-cylinder, don't fret because it is going to be a powerful beast nonetheless. Now in the 200 series, the outgoing Land Cruiser model, it was a V8, but it was a gas guzzler. It got 13 miles to the gallon in the city. It averaged about 14 miles per gallon combined. Since this is a hybrid, we're probably looking at, if I had to guess, hopefully around an average of 21 miles to the gallon. So that's going to be advantageous. Also, you're going to get more torque than you had with the V8. The V8 had 400 torque. This one has 465. So this one is going to have more acceleration. It's going to be faster. It's going to feel lighter, and it's going to be exciting to drive. The new Land Cruiser is built on a fully boxed frame. It is on the TNGA F platform, which is Toyota's global truck platform. It's going to be built in Japan, and it has full-time 4-wheel drive. Take a look at the Toyota front badge. This is so cool. It's so iconic. It's the Toyota front heritage grille that's going to be on all of the Toyota Land Cruisers. Underneath here, we have our camera. That front camera is going to be great for your multi-terrain monitor. It's going to allow you to see the terrain that you are approaching as you are off-roading. We also have ground clearance at 8.7, which is pretty generous there. Take a look at the very cool LED headlights. Love those. And take a look at the wheels. These are really iconic. They're 18-inch. There's also available 20-inch wheels. Check out the color on this. This is called Underground. I mean, it's so dark and ominous. It's a really cool color, especially when you take this off-road. If you're in snow, if you're in dirt, if you're in sand, it's really gonna pop. Now look at the black door handles. We also have black mirrors, and we've got a step right there, so that'll allow for easy access, especially with the interior door handle. You can step on that step and launch yourself into the vehicle. Now take a look at the roof rack. That is very cool. That one comes on the Land Cruiser edition. And let's talk about the badging. We're here in the back end, and we've got the iForce Max badge here paired with the Beyond Zero badge. This signifies Toyota's commitment to electrification. So if you see a Toyota vehicle with this little button, that means that it is electrified. This one in particular, like I said, is a hybrid, but it's not a plug-in hybrid. So you don't have to plug it in. You just drive it like a regular Land Cruiser, go to the gas station less often, and you're going to get a battery with a 10-year or 150,000-mile warranty for peace of mind. And since we're talking about warranties, I'll tell you about the other ones. We've got a 3-year or 36,000-mile warranty bumper to bumper. Underneath the hood, powertrain is 5 years, 60,000 miles, and our hybrid components are 8 years, 100,000 miles. You're also going to get 2 years of Toyota Care, which includes complimentary roadside assistance and complimentary scheduled maintenance. Back to the badging. All right, we've got a blacked out Toyota badge here. Very, very cool. And a blacked out Land Cruiser badge. Obsessed with that. One feature I love about the Land Cruiser is that you can pop open this glass window. There's a little hidden button right here. You press that and then it's going to pop open that glass and you'll be able to lift it with this knob right below the windshield wiper. So this is great. You can quickly drop things in. This is different from the 4Runner because on the 4Runner, it's actually a powered window, which is a feature 4Runner drivers absolutely love. I would have loved to see that on the Land Cruiser, but it's okay. It is nice that we have this easy access in addition to the full power liftgate. Compared to the outgoing 200 series Land Cruiser, the new Land Cruiser is 4.4 inches slimmer and about 1.2 inches shorter. So it is more nimble and it's going to be really, really fun to take off-roading. Let's check out the interior of the 2024 Toyota Land Cruiser. This is the Land Cruiser Edition, so the seats are going to be soft text. Now in the first edition, they will be leather, and in the 1958 model, they will be fabric. We also have this dark gray stitching that is accented on the seats, and the seats are perforated because we have heated and ventilated seats, which is super nice. Now come over here, I'll show you the steering wheel. It has the Toyota Heritage badge, and we have our media buttons on the left side and our advanced driver assistance buttons on the right side. Behind the steering wheel, we have our multi-information display that will be your digital gauge cluster, fully digital. And then next to it, we have another 12.3-inch display. This will have standard Apple CarPlay and standard Android Auto. Now on the 1958 model, it will be an 8-inch display. We do have this volume knob that is very easily accessible as you're driving. It's going to be super easy to adjust right here, although I do think it looks a little funky. Underneath that, we do have the power button and the tow haul mode button. Moving on to the center here, we have our heated and ventilated seat buttons, our HVAC controls, and our heated steering wheel. In the center, we have this bin, which will be where the wireless charging pad will be if this vehicle had it. Here are our 3 USB ports, and we've got our little coffee cup. That is for our bird's eye view or our multi-terrain view. We've got a nice sturdy shift knob, 2 cup holders here, and we've got our high 4 and low 4 buttons, and our center locking differential button and our center rear locking differential button. These are both standard. This center rear is really great because you can split the power 50-50 between the rear wheels. We also have a stabilizing bar disconnect. That's for your front stabilizer bar to turn that off so you have more wheel articulation when you're off-roading. And we have downhill assist control, multi-terrain select. You can let your vehicle know what type of terrain you're in, like mud, sand, rock, etc. Drive mode button, mode select. We also have standard crawl control, which is like cruise control at low speeds. Now take a look at the center bin. It's a pretty good size. Also on the first edition, it's a cool box. So as part of a premium package, you can get a digital rear view mirror, and this will have a live camera feed of whatever is behind you in case you have cargo or passengers blocking your view. There's also an available heads up display and an available moonroof because it doesn't come standard on the Land Cruiser edition. Here is the driver's POV. Here is that circular air vent, and these are the buttons to the left of the steering wheel. There are power adjustable seats in the Land Cruiser edition. They are manual seats in the 1958 model. There will be JBL speakers available, 14 JBL speakers as part of premium audio that is available. And there's some storage in the door and an extra cup or bottle holder. And here is the view of the front of the vehicle from the second row. Here's the second row of the Land Cruiser. There are only 2 rows because this is now a 5-passenger vehicle as opposed to the outgoing 200 series, which was a 7-passenger. And we can fit 3 latch systems across the back, which is really great. So the second row outboard seats recline, and they also tumble forward so you can access the rear cargo area. Now also check out, there are air vents in the ceiling, which is really good for your second row passengers. There's also 2 cup holders in the center armrest and a nice place to put your arm. So there's 2 seat back pockets, one on either side. And look at this, we've got 2 more USB ports right here. And the rear seat passengers can also control their own temperature. It also says Land Cruiser right here, which I think is a really nice touch. So I have tumbled the whole second row forward. So you can see you've got this extra cargo space when the seats are tumbled forward. And check out the cargo space. It is really big. It is really spacious. We also, strangely, have cup holders in the back, even though this is a second row vehicle, and there are USB ports as well. So the second row passengers could reach back there and charge up more devices if they like. We also have air vents and handles in the back. So it looks as if this vehicle is equipped for a 3rd row of seating, but it's only going to be available as a 5-passenger vehicle in the United States. So in the cargo area, there's extra storage underneath the floorboards here, and then also here and along the sides. There's also tie downs, a 2400 watt plug, and you can use that for tailgating. And this is what it looks like when the seats are folded down and not tumbled forward. There is a little bit of a drop off right here, but it really gives you that extra cargo space. And you can see that there are 3 top tethers for car seats. So maybe you can fit 3 across. There are 7 exterior colors available, including ice cap, wind chill pearl, underground, which is this totally awesome color right here that I love, black, media shower, trail dust, and heritage blue. And the 2-tone trail dust and heritage blue exterior are also going to be available with the grayscape roof. Now the interior is going to be available in black or Java for the Land Cruiser edition. Toyota is also going to have over 100 accessories available that are going to be covered under Toyota's warranty, and you can build them into your monthly car payment. The Land Cruiser will come standard with Toyota Safety Sense 3.0, so it will have all of your advanced safety systems standard, and it will also have blind spot monitor with rear cross traffic alert. Thanks so much for watching my video on the 2024 Toyota Land Cruiser. I hope you liked it. If you did, leave it a like and a nice comment, and don't forget to hit that subscribe button so you don't miss any of my upcoming automotive content. Thanks so much for watching. I hope you have a great day, and motor on. Bye.